जी जी। मम्मा बोल रहे हैं। Srimatre Namaha. Hope I'm visible to all. If I'm visible, can you please give me a thumbs up in a video, whoever is in video. If my voice is audible and if you can hear me, you can give me a thumbs up. You can hear me? Yes, okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Srimatre Namaha. I'm Dr. Santoshni Karthikeyan. On behalf of Mahavidya Institute of Excellence and Dayalaya, I'm happy to welcome you all for a beautiful journey of global meditation. So it is going to be conducted by our Guru, Swami Jagadatmananda Saraswati. We are conducting global meditation. This is the third online session, and every month we do conduct an offline session. Since due to this pandemic, we are conducting this online sessions, and this is a third session. So before getting into what is global meditation, I would like to give you a small gist on what is Mahavidya Institute of Excellence and what we are actually doing here. This Mahavidya Institute of Excellence, we have initiated with a very magnificent dream of excelling any individual, both in academics as well as in spirituality. So a person should be excelled in human excellence, in academic excellence, also in self and societal development too. Any individual, whoever we take, should be excelled, should be in a top notch in education, in finance, in relationship, and also in a societal status. So our Mahavidya Institute of Excellence is located in Sri Lalitambika Temple premises, Periyatadagam, Coimbatore, India. So where is this Lalitambika temple? What is so much high in a Lalitambika temple is that the Devi, which you see on the left hand side, she's Lalitambika Devi. She is of 7 feet height, and there is a beautiful Mahameru at the lotus feet of a Devi, and we celebrate Dashamahavidya twice in every year, and this tradition is over for 26 years, and it is situated at the foothills of Anuvavi Subramanya temple, and this temple is just opposite to the Anuvavi Anjaneya Nandavanam, where you can see a magnificent 45 feet height of Hanumanji. And we do conduct Samayachara Sri Vidya classes, Samayachara Sri Vidya meditations and upasanas. And who is conducting this global meditation, who is conducting the Samayachara Sri Vidya meditation is the Guru. My Guru, and who's going to be our Guru, Swami Jagadatmananda Saraswati. He is a sannyasi for over 35 years, and he's also an eminent scholar. He's a truth seeker, he's a writer, lecturer, trainer, who has excelled in academic merits as well as in the spirituality also. He is MA in philosophy and religion, MPhil in philosophy and doctorate in the field of philosophy from the year 2004. Not only that, he is also a trustee at Shruti Seva Trust, Arshavidya Gurukulam, Dayananda Ashram, Coimbatore, and also for Lalitambika Trust. He is the Chief Acharya at Dayalaya Center for Sanskrit and Vedanta. He is a visiting professor at S. Vyasa University, Bengaluru. He is a member of Board of Studies and visiting professor at Avinashi Lingam University, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. He is head of chair in SJS Chair for Value Education at Avinashi Lingam University, Coimbatore. So without wasting anyone's time, and we all will be so eager to get the blessings and grace of our Guru, Swami Jagadatmananda Saraswati. He is over you. Swamiji, the session is all yours.
एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ ऐंकार ह्रींकार रहस्ययुक्त श्रींकार गुणार्तमहाविभूत्या ओंकार मर्म प्रतिपादिनेभ्यां नमो नमः। श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम् उग्रं वीर्यं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती स्वरूपिणी अखिलांडकोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी श्री चक्र निवासिनी मेरुनिलया शिवशक्ति ऐक्य रूपिणी ललितांबिका। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ पुनक्तो सह वीर्यंकरवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरुपरंपराम्। ओम श्री वासुरानंदनाथ गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री दयानंदेश्वराय नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Welcome to this Global Meditation Session 3. We are conducting this global meditation on every full moon day, and we are blessed to conduct the global meditation session today also. And today we have a lot of special invitees around the world. I'm happy to welcome one and all from Malaysia, from Australia, from USA, and many more other parts of the world. Thank you, Dr. Santoshini, for welcoming me to attend this session. And here we are going to share our love and compassion. What we need today, the need of the day, is so less compassion, grace for everyone. As if the whole world is struggling because of not only diseases, threats, warfares, insecurity, global calamities, natural calamities, and many more. As many people were predicting from 2020, the globe is going to meet with great calamities. Today, we started experiencing some dangers for mankind. Now our security is under question. The whole world is encompassed by negative vibrations, hatredness, devalues, sorrows, miseries, diseases. At this situation, what we need is a positive energy. To neutralize this negative energy, we need a positive energy. What is that positive energy? It is that, as every religion shows, nothing but love and compassion. The first thing what we have to understand before we enter into this global meditation is we are not alone. You are not alone. The whole world is one family. That's what going to be the core idea of my talk today. And how this can be practiced. And what is called compassion is a great value, human value. And we try to be compassionate. Sometimes we try to be compassionate. Sometimes it is difficult to be compassionate. We know we should be compassionate. Not only with our relatives, not only with our family, not only with our friends, the whole world. How to develop this compassion in our mind? In the very beginning, we listened to the chanting, Om Shri Matre Namah. We learn compassion from Mother, our physical mother, as well as the Divine Mother, the goddess of love and compassion, Sri Lalitambika. This Lalita tradition is a mother worship tradition. Worshipping God as mother and looking your mother as God and taking everyone as mother, everything as mother. Mother tongue, mother nation, mother country. Like that, we take everything in the form of mother. Sun, moon, air, water, which nourishes the nature. Everything is in the form of mother. Everything is in the form of mother. So we learn compassion. I started this session with a word, compassion. And what is this compassion? This compassion is the love of the mother. Why we take mother as the form of compassion? Because the love of mother is the only love which is unconditional. The compassion of the mother is the true compassion without any expectation. Today we are living in the world of a competition. Everywhere we see competition. We struggle to win the race. That we have no time to express our compassion. So compassion cannot be produced spontaneously. Once it is understood, it is your real nature. You cannot be compassionate by all times. To be compassionate towards another person, you should be feeling big. When you need compassion, you cannot show compassion to others. So you should be big. How I can be big. When I compare my body, mind, sense complex with others, I may be a bigger person, I may be a smaller person. When I compare my wealth with others, I may be a big person or a small person. When I compare my education with another person, I may be big person or small person. Once when I understand I am the pure consciousness, I am the existence, I am eternal. I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm not this buddhi, intellect, I'm not my ego. And all these are supported by Atman, which is pure consciousness, Sat Chit Ananda Swarupaha Ahamasmi. When I develop this understanding to Shravana Manana Nididhyasana, I understand my existence is the only truth, which has no beginning, which has no end. Whereas my body has a beginning and an end, as well as all other things what I experience in this material world has beginning and end. That Atman has the swabhava of compassion. Atman is equal to compassion. So compassion need not be produced, studied, learned, practiced. When you are speaking about compassion, you have to discover the true compassion within you, which is always within you. You have to discover. I use the word discover. Why I use the word discover? Because it is with you already, but you have forgotten. You are not able to understand where is my compassion. When I get angry, when I become angry, when I become revengeful, I totally forget myself. When my ego is projected, I totally forget that I am the form of compassion, the true self. The true self is nothing but compassion. The swabhava of the self is love. That is why Anbe Shivam. Love is God, God is love. The very nature of the self is love and compassion. No one need to conduct a course for you to understand the value of compassion when you are liberated with the idea of the self. Atma Bodham. Once you have Atma Bodham, the self-knowledge, not knowledge of the self. When you have the self-knowledge, I repeat, not the knowledge of self. When you have the self-knowledge, you are compassionate. That self is nothing but the Divine Mother, from whom everything is produced or manifested or created or projected. Mother is everything. And from this point of view, it is our duty, if at all you claim that I am spiritual, I am inclined towards spirituality, I am inclined towards the study of consciousness, you should find your own self. The self-discovery is the first task for every learner. Why do we learn? What should we learn? The self-discovery. Atma Bodha. I know that I am this physical body, no need of discovery. Because it is painful, it is pleasureful physically. I know that this is mind, my mind, because I'm happy sometimes, I am sorrowful sometimes. I know that this is my intelligence, because I know something, I don't know something. And I know these are all my indriyas because I feel. But I have no proof that I am Atman. Where is this Atman? Is it in the head or is it in the heart or anywhere? Is it within me or without me or away from me, above my head, or where it is? So the whole study is to know about Atman. And if at all we understand that Aham Atma Swarupaha, then there is no need of learning how to be compassionate, because the Atma Swarupam itself is the form of compassion and love. So with this message, we stop our introduction. We start our session as expected. All the people around the world are here to listen and participate in this great event of global meditation. Now I am sharing the screen. What is global meditation? Global meditation is a group meditation performed by people of same mental wavelength in view of contributing positive thoughts to the cosmos. As I explained in the introduction, the globe today is covered with negative thoughts, and what we have to do today is to contribute positive thoughts. The basic idea of global meditation is this: the coherent consciousness creates order in this world, where order is Ishvara. As Pujya Swami Dayananda Saraswati used to say, if you see order anywhere, that is Ishvara. Nothing but Ishvara. Order is Ishvara. It is all well designed, well put together. Not only put together, intelligently put together. Well built, well planned. That intelligence is Ishvara. And subtle interactions link us with each other and the earth and cosmos. We human beings are Manushyaha. Our manas is very important. Mind is very important. And it is our tradition, Vedic tradition. Ayam nijaha paro veti ganana lagu chetasam udara charitanam tu vasudaiva kutumbagam. Vasudaiva kutumbakam is the main topic, what we have to understand from this chapter 6 of Maha Upanishad. What is Vasudaiva Kutumbakam? And this verse is depicted in our Indian Parliament. The world is one family. One is a relative, the other is a stranger, says the small mind. The entire world is one family. Live the magnanimous. Be detached, be magnanimous, lift up your mind, enjoy the fruit of Brahmanic freedom. What is this Brahmanic freedom? Brahmanic freedom is the idea of, is the knowledge of Brahman. What is this word Brahman indicates is pure consciousness. lift up your mind, understand that I am pure consciousness. My mind is illumined by pure consciousness. Understanding that my mind, body, self is illumined by pure consciousness, which is Brahman, is the liberation, is mukti. That is called Brahmanic mukti. This is the Sanskrit verse, and there is another Tamil verse. A famous Tamil quote, Yadum Ure Yavaram Kelir, is at present depicted in United Nations Organization. The translation of this sentence is, we have a sense of belonging to every place and everyone is our own. The author of this shloka is Kaniyan Pungundranar in Tamil. This is a very famous shloka. Why we need a group meditation? Because the group meditation is 7 times powerful than individual meditation. When we all join together to pray, to meditate, to chant, as I said, the coherent consciousness creates order in the world. But is it that much simple? No, never, because always we are pulled by the attachments, pulled by the ego, weight of ego. So we go down. I feel my individuality than my collectiveness. Understanding the oneness is our task. Now we are in a great situation of pandemic. No need to say, if one person is affected, automatically another person may get affected. Irrespective of caste, creed, religion, nationality, race, for COVID, all are one. The whole humanity has understood this. Because of this pandemic situation. And we are living in a global community. We are all connected with internets, but we are not connected heart to heart. Within a family, one has to call his life partner through WhatsApp. One has to communicate with brother or sister through internet, WhatsApp, email only. The personal relationship, interpersonal relationship is distanced. So we are experiencing the social distance. We are distanced in mind, so physically also we have to keep our distance. Previously, we were closer. There was no distance between you and me. When we have this mental distance established, we are thrown, scattered. So, this created the darkness. This individuality, this ego, started darkness. The whole world is under threat. But one solution, as all religions say, it must be God. God must be the only one solution. And how to reach this? You are not alone. When you have the feeling that I am alone, you will be suffering. Nobody is there to support me. Nobody is there to love me. I am abandoned. I am an individual. then this feeling will result in diseases and all calamities. You are not alone. We all are connected. How to develop this connectivity? That is the aim of this session. What you are seeing here is about the three spheres scientifically explained. The first yellow line around the globe is the geosphere, the geographical territory. And what you see in the green color is the biosphere. These two we can easily understand. Later, the Russian scientist found and developed about noosphere. This noosphere is a philosophy or an imaginary line created to understand the mental vibrations and thought forms, how they are interacting the surrounding of the globe. That is called noosphere. Noosphere is made out of the global collective consciousness. Even in the family, you are in a house, around that there will be a global consciousness mandala. In a city, there will be a collective consciousness mandala. In an institution, there will be a collective consciousness mandala. So the whole world has one collective consciousness mandala, and that is called this noosphere. It was Dr. Roger D. Nelson from Princeton University who is the scientist behind this project, which is called the Global Consciousness Project. He told, when human consciousness becomes coherent, the behavior of random systems may change. When we all unite together, we hold our hands random generators, RNG, random number generators based on quantum tunneling, produce completely unpredictable sequences of zeros and ones. But when a great event synchronizes the feelings of millions of people, our network of RNGs becomes subtly structured. We calculate 1 in a trillion odds that the effect is due to chance. But the evidence suggests an emerging noosphere, or the unifying field of consciousness described by sages in all cultures. Our saints and sages from time immemorial have explained this Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let all these lokaha experience sukha, happiness. This was written or told by millions and millions of years. Vasudhaiva kutumbakam. We are all one family. Yadum ure yavaram kelir. All were told in the ancient times, not in the modern times. We have forgotten that. So a scientist evolved in Princeton University, and from 1997 onwards, these researches are going on with one computer and 70 sources around the world to study what are all the changes happening in the noosphere. When I use the word noosphere, you should remember the previous slide. The noosphere is around the world, which is the consciousness mandala, thought forms mandala. And when some disturbances are happening in the history, it has happened. When the Global Trade Center was bombarded, this computer produced a lot of zeros before the event happened. When Diana died UK because of an accident. This computer produced a lot of zeros. When some warfares happened, this computer started producing zeros. When some negative ideologies were developed against humanity, these computers produced 000. It is predictable. A calamity is predictable. So this is the scientific information. From that, what we have to do. At this point, I would like to clear one thing, because many scientists are there in this gathering today. Many scholars are there in this gathering today. I am not a scientist, but I am a spiritualist who can contribute positive energies to this noosphere, who can try to change this negativity with collective group efforts, with the people, lovable people of my own Lalitambika divine family around the world. We can supply positive energy because Lalita is the form of love and compassion, as I opened my talk with the word compassion. That is called Lalita tradition. Lalita is the mother, the divine mother. As Lalita Sahasranama begins, Om Shri Matre Namaha. She's the mother. She's the mother of the entire universe, infinite universe. Whatever the galaxy you find after million light years beyond, she is the mother. So Lalita tradition begins with Om Shri Matre Namaha. Lalitambika is the universal goddess of love and compassion. Om Shri Matre Namaha. In Tamil, Om Sirvallarannaye Potri. Shri means Lakshmi, Aishwaryam, prosperity, wealth, treasure, happiness, sukha, and finally Jnanam, wisdom, moksham. Moksham is Shri. Now you are seeing the Divine Mother Shri Lalitambika from Coimbatore temple. This is the Divine Mother who looks like a real mother, as Dr. Santoshini introduced, 8 feet high. This is our Lalitambika temple, the abode of love and compassion. This is the 4-dimensional form of the Divine Mother. Lalita holds 5 flowery arrows, noose, gourd, and bone. The noose is the indication of attachment. The gourd is repulsion, detachment. There is a sugarcane bow, which indicates the mind. As Lalita Sahasranama says, Om Manorupekshukodandaye Namaha. Mana Rupa Ikshukodanda. The sugarcane is the mind. It has to be controlled. The flowery arrows, Panchatanmatra Shayakaye Namaha, the 5 senses of impressions. When you are able to realize the consciousness, these outwardly going 5 senses, which are arrows, will turn within. So the whole Lalitambika tradition is all about turning your outgoing mind within. Find yourself within. Aham, ahamitye vibhavaye bhavani. This is the four-dimensional expression or manifestation with nama, rupa, shabda, artha, and the form of a divine mother. Appearance is there. And then this Lalita tradition takes us to the three-dimensional worship of Mahameru. From four-dimension, we go to three-dimension, which has no form of a male or female. This represents only the 9 mandalas of the universe. Whole universe is represented, whereas as Bhavana Upanishad says, this is Anda as well as the Pinda, the physical body. Mahameru represents the physical body as well as the infinite universe. And this is the three-dimensional worship in Lalita tradition. And later we go to two-dimensional worship, which has only length and breadth, not height. In three-dimensional, we have length, breadth, and height. In two-dimension, we don't have height. And it is declared in 2007 that Sri Chakra is the symbol of universal love, peace, and harmony. Sri Chakra is the universal symbol of peace, love, and harmony. And Sri Vidya tradition in Samayachara, Sampradaya, is to reach one-dimensional and to cross all dimensions so as to transform into dimensionless, timeless, infinite Purnam. This is our course, what we conduct. This is our teaching, what we conduct. What for? To liberate every jiva from suffering. This liberates us from suffering, from human suffering. This is the only one tradition which is called Lalita tradition, which has a solution for human suffering. In all other deities, you can see Abhayahasta and Varahasta. All deities are great in giving the boons, protecting the devotees, but in Lalita Sahasranama, it is having Saguna Upasana as well as Nirguna Upasana, and this Devi is not having Abhayahasta. She is not going to protect you. She gives the knowledge for you to protect yourself by way of self-discovery. The Sampradaya, what we follow is Samayachara Sri Vidya Sampradaya. And yet other Sampradayas, great cultures are there, Kaulachara, Vamachara, Dakshinachara, Keralachara, etc. What we follow is Samayachara tradition of Sri Vidya Sampradaya, in which Sri Lalita is the main deity and Mahameru and Sri Chakra are the points to worship. Now you are seeing Sri Bhaskararaya Mahin, who is the author of 3 books, which are the basis for Samayachara Sri Vidya Sampradaya. Sri Bhashyam of Sri Lalita Sahasranama, which is called Saubhagya Bhaskaram, Setu Bandhanam, Varivasya Rahasyam. These 3 texts are very important, and Lalita Sahasranama has only one Bhashyam written by Sri Basuranandanatha or Bhaskaraya, and by then Shankara didn't write any Bhashyam for Lalita Sahasranama. He wrote for Vishnu Sahasranama. In Varivasya Rahasya text, Basuranandanatha takes you, the sadhaka, from the Upasana level to the Jnana Kanda, which is Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Mahavakya states. And he connects the Panchadashi mantra with the Tattvamasi Mahavakya in Varivasya Rahasya. Thereby, he hands over the sadhaka to Bhagavan Sri Shankara, who has written the Bhashyam for Lalita Trishyati and author of Saundarya Lahari. These texts are our basic texts. If at all you are following some sampradaya, some gurus, they should be coming in a particular order of tradition. And there should be a particular sampradaya. It is a great blessing to connect with a particular sampradaya guru and to come under that sampradaya. And we are under this sampradaya of Advaita Parampara. We are blessed. What you are seeing is the Lalitambika temple in Coimbatore, which has Lalitambika in 10 forms. What I am showing is the Kali Avatara of Lalitambika, one of the deity in Dashamahavidya Sampradaya, in which we worship 10 forms of Devi. Sri Kali, Sri Chinnamasta, Sri Rajamadangishwari, Sri Bagalamukhi. All are one deity only. Only the Alankaras are different. When you visit our temple, you can see Sri Tripura Sundari, same deity in different Alankara. Sri Dhumavati, Sri Tripura Bhairavi, Sri Tarambika, Sri Bhuvaneshwari, Sri Kamalatarini. Mother looks ferocious to remove the negativities from the world, and she is the form of wisdom, and she is the form of Guru, and she is the form of removal of misery. She is the form of sky and ocean. She is the form of all bhuvanas, lokas, 14 lokas, and she is the form of all wealth, health, and prosperity. And now I am happy to introduce Lalitambika tradition was not available throughout the world up to the 20th century because Lalita tradition was kept secret. Guhya Rupini. But after the 20th century, after the year 2000, the first Lalitambika temple, other than the Chola cult temple at Tirumiyachur, Sri Lalita Parameshwari temple at Coimbatore was the one of its kind in South India. And the very second temple is emerging in Putrajaya, Malaysia. And many members from Putrajaya temple are gathered today in this global meditation to participate. I would like to introduce the mind behind this Putrajaya temple, which is going to be the shrine of love, compassion, and harmony in Malaysia, Sri Dato Kanagaraja, Malaysia. And this is the photograph when I visited Malaysia in August 2013, exactly the same day. Tomorrow is 22nd. After these 8 years, we gathered together here. We all gathered together. Many members from Putrajaya temple are attending this session. I'm happy here. I'm sitting here. This is a very memorable event that I was invited by Sri Dato Kanagaraja. I'm very thankful. And I hope after a considerable delay of purification of minds and land, now very soon this Putrajaya temple will see the Kumbhabhishekam, and I pray and I bless and I request all of you who are more than 50 members or online. So all of us pray that very soon the Putrajaya temple, which is the one of its kind in the world, has to be emerged, has to be done Kumbhabhishekam very soon. I request one and all to communicate with Sri Dato Kanagaraja, Malaysia. If you are from Malaysia and you don't know about this, or if you are from other parts of the world and you are not aware of this, I request one and all to communicate with Dato Kanagaraja to support this project and to bring up this Lalita tradition globally. And not only that, in Vasishtha Nadi, a palm leaf study, which we did some 25 years before, it was told that there will be 6 Lalitambika temples all over the world. 6 Lalitambika temples will come all over the world. And plans are evolving recently in Africa and Australia too. Those who are interested to build, or you are coming across somebody who wants to build Sri Lalitambika tradition, a temple based on Lalitambika tradition, we are here to support you with literature, philosophy, and the tradition of Sri Vidya secrets and temple architecture. We are totally ready to guide you at free of cost. Let us join hands. This is the request. And you can note down, the nearby people can note down these names and numbers for bringing up Lalitambika tradition or meditation centers. You need not build a big temple. At least wherever you are, from America or from Australia, you can join your hands by creating a center, and the people can gather there. They can chant Lalita Sahasranama and do the Sri Vidya meditation and the krama, the methods, what we teach. Sri Vidya tradition is totally based on Advaita Siddhanta, and it takes you to a jnana level. Now I continue today's session with the secret of universe. Everything is nothing but thought. That thought creates the physical world? Yes. Only your thought manifests the world around you. Your thoughts are not only matter, they create matter. Matter is created by thought. Thought is everywhere. Everything comes from. And your thoughts are where your life comes from. So take care of your thinking. This is the secret of universe. Universe has the 5 properties: creation, protection, destruction, disappearance, and appearance. Universe manifests, and it is protected, and it is destroyed. And we are not aware who is doing all these things. How this universe was created, even science has the question. And disappears. You can't see the creator. If you are seeing a pot, you are aware that there must be a pot maker. Without a pot maker, there won't be a pot. You are seeing the world. So who created this world? How it was created? Still a question. And finally, appears. The knowledge is liberation. Knowledge is liberation. The basic Sri Vidya mantra bija for knowledge is Aim, Aim, Aim. Basic Sri Vidya mantra for energy is Cream, Cream. Basic Sri Vidya mantra for wealth is Shreem, Aim, Hreem, Shreem. Connect yourself with the universal consciousness. And this is the symbol you have to meditate upon with this mantra, which I will explain you. Visualize that you are sitting inside the 8-petaled lotus and 6-pointed triangle with the Bindu point. in your heart chakra anahata. The bindu point is in your heart chakra anahata. 8 petals, 6-pointed star, and you are sitting inside. Around you, visualize these 8 petals. It is easy to visualize this basic chakra. Sri chakra is complicated, and we have studies, we have lot of classes to teach about Sri chakra. You can participate and learn about Sri chakra, but it is easy to form this depiction. Visualize this form, which has 8 petals around you, and you create a 6-pointed triangle within and have a point of concentration in your Anahata chakra. Then you are now ready for global meditation, which is 7 times powerful than individual meditation. What we are going to do? We are going to pray Goddess Lalitambika to protect this world with health, wealth, and prosperity. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. This is what we are going to pray. Let everyone be protected. Let everyone be solaced. Let me be compassionate. Let me shed the positive energies. Let me contribute the positive energy to the noosphere. No hatredness. Only I feel love and compassion. This is what we are going to pray and meditate with the mantra Aim Hreem Shri. Aim is the mantra for knowledge, which will give you peace. Ashantasya kutasukam. Bhagavan Shri Krishna asks in Bhagavad Gita, Ashantasya kutasukam. If you are in Ashanti, if you are not peaceful, how will you get happiness? So the first idea of developing knowledge, and knowledge leads to peace. Knowledge liberates. Knowledge gives peace. Aim is for peace. Hreem is for harmony. Shreem is to contribute consciousness. Aim Hreem Shreem. Peace, harmony, and consciousness. And also we add Om, Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Om. We add Om, Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Om. Om, Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Om. This is called Trayakshari Sri Vidya mantra. The whole world should chant this mantra. The mantra vibration has proved it solves the problem, it solves misery, it gives health, wealth, and prosperity. I am sure whatever may be your problem, whatever may be your difficulty, with all Shraddha, dedication, you chant Om, Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Om every day 108 times for your welfare, for your family welfare, for your neighbor welfare, for the whole global well-being. Om, Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Om is the mantra for global well-being, which we are going to meditate now. Now it is the time to start our global meditation session. I request all of you to join your hands for 5 minutes. If you are sitting with your family members, all of you can hold your hands, can hold your son's hand, daughter's hand, wife, son, brother, sister, husband, whoever may be near you, just hold their hand and open the other end of the hand that you are holding your hand with somebody. Create this visualization of holding your hands. I am holding your hand. As if shaken. I give my hands to you. Be meditative. Feel the silence. Feel the silence. Relax. Take deep breath. Exhale slowly. Connect with me. Our mind is revolving 100 units, 100 cycles per minute. Slow down your speed of the mind. Bring down your thoughts. Relax, concentrate. Visualize that you are surrounded by the 8-petal lotus and you are sitting inside the 6-pointed triangle and you feel the Anahata chakra in which there is a bright light, the heart chakra, and meditate upon. If you want, you can keep your hands like this. Keep Chin Mudra in the other hand. Touch your heart chakra and meditate. I suggest you listen. I am not alone. The whole world is for me. I connect one and all through my mind because I love everyone. I know that I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this soul. I am not this soul which is misunderstood. I am the true soul which is always in liberation. The first soul indication is for Jiva. Final understanding is the pure consciousness, Atman. With this, I feel compassion. I am full with love and compassion. No hatredness. I know because of time and my karmic effects, I have come across so many miseries, fights, misunderstandings with my friends, with my partners, with my people who are related in transaction. But it is all about my role play. I am playing the role. Role is not me. I am a father to my son. Then I play the role of father. But I am the son to my father. I play the role of son. I am a teacher to my Shishya, but I am a Shishya to my Guru. Always, I have no permanent roles. So role is a form, which is not true. Then who am I? I am pure consciousness. This pure consciousness is the form of true love. Love is my form. I want to love all. I love all. I want to serve all. Love is my true form. Because my tradition says Mata, Shri Mata, Shri Lalita is my mother, who is the form of love and compassion, as like as my mother. When I feel the thought of compassion, which I take from Lalita, my mind is fully wet. Now you bring your close relatives and try to send this energy, what we have created in this mandala of Ashtadala Shatkona Mandala. Now I send this energy to my loved ones, my friends. I think about them, whom you love very much. Send this energy to them. Now I go to the second circle. My friends, official people, known people, I send this love and compassion to one and all. Let them be happy. Let them be healthy. Let them be in good happiness and bliss. Now, I extend this energy to my enemies, whom I hate, where I feel hatredness. Because of that person only, I am in this difficult situation because of that person. Even then, now I forgive them. I fill my Anahata Chakra with forgiveness, full of forgiveness. I forget. Amma, forgive them also. Bring them into the peace circle. Bring harmony. Beyond, and beyond I go. I cross the limitations of language. I cross the limitation of the borders of the nation. Now I visualize the globe in my Anahata Chakra. Globe. In my Anahata Chakra, the whole world is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. I remember I should utter these words regularly. Love, love all, serve, serve all. If you are not cared, you care others. Share and care, care and share. Caring and sharing will lift you to higher levels. Forget bad events. Don't take it. If you accept, you have to suffer. Don't accept negativities. Don't give your ears to negative thoughts. Give your ears to these words of mine. Love, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, solace, care, share. Beyond, behind, everything. Beyond creed, beyond caste, beyond religions, beyond the borders, nationality, enmity, fundamentalism, beyond everything, I love everyone. Because we are all in this Mother Earth, we are all the sons and daughters of the Divine Mother, Lalita Ambika. Let this world be protected from this pandemic situation. Let all these negative diseases be removed from this globe. Let us all be protected by Sri Lalitambika Devi. With all her grace, what we need is the grace of Ishvara, the grace of Lalitambika. The divine grace is the only solution, because the negativities are not going to help. Positivity is going to help me. I develop positivity. I develop good thoughts to remove these negativities. Brotherhood, sisterhood, and how to connect with this cosmic mother, how to connect the divine mother Sri Lalitambika. I chant. You all can join together and louderly you can chant Om Aim Krim Shrim Om. Om Aim Krim Shrim Om. You can unmute and chant. I could listen again. Om Aim Krim Shrim Om Aim Krim Om Aim Krim Shrim Om Aim Krim Om Aim Krim Shrim Om Aim Krim Shrim Om 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 Aim Krim Om Aim Krim Shrim Om Om Aim Krim Aim Krim
Aim Dream Shrim Om Aim Dream Shrim Aim Dream Shrim Aim Dream Shrim Aim Dream Shrim Om Dream Shrim
Voice down, little down. Om Aim Krim Voice. Om Aim Now reduce your voice and mentally try to chant mentally. And go into silence for a while, 2 minutes. Now we will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I pray the Guru Mandala, the Mahatmas, Guru Mahatmas, who all guide us towards the path of light and love. I pray the Divine Mother, Sri Lalitambika, who is the Universal Mother, to shower all her grace to all the participants of this session for all good health, peace of mind, unity, and harmony and peace. I bless one and all for a happy life, happy days ahead, and let us learn more and more knowledge from the Vedic scriptures, from Shastras. Let us get the right guidance from the Guru Mandala. Proceed further. I bless one and all. Om Shanti Shanti. Thank you for joining today. I am very happy that you all listened with a very positive attitude, and listening itself is a great thing. Now we struggle for listening because we are all filled with a lot of thoughts and presuppositions. And this is a simple method of doing this practice. So every day you can practice this global meditation at least for 5 minutes. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Om. Chant for 5 minutes. Then send this positive energies to your close relatives, loved ones, and expand your mind to the global level at the heart chakra. Heart chakra is the ego center. But when you fill it with good thoughts of love and compassion, you will be blessed. When we do global meditation, you will be blessed 7 times. When you pray for you, you will be blessed 1 time. When you pray for the global welfare, you will be blessed 7 times. And I think it is getting delayed. I would like to request Sri Datto Kanagaraja to appear on the screen, please, and give your greetings to this session, and you can speak for 2 minutes. Welcome, Sri Datto Kanagaraja.
Namaskar to everybody.
Namaste.
It's been so nice. It's my pleasure to meet everybody here. It has already been a few years. The last we met was in Delhi. After that, of course, I never realized that it was the 22nd of August 2013. Swamiji came
Same
down
day. Almost same day.
Malaysia for the groundbreaking ceremony. Is exactly now is, I think, 8 years. Yeah, 8 years now. So with the blessing, although to do the temple is not an easy task, we have tried our best, and then now is in the hands of Lalita Bigay to finish the temple. So I think I have already briefed to Swamiji about now, but with the full hope that it must be completed within a year or 2. But leaving that alone, but as Swamiji has said, there should be there are coming about 6 to 7 temples over the world. I have started a small initiative to gather up the global Devi Lagna Brigade. We have a lot of members from all over the world. We have members from UK, we have members from Australia, we have members from Indonesia and Singapore, every part of the world. So with this new vision and new, I think Ambal has come and asked for this, and then I'm sure with this support of all this global and group of devotees here in this group will bless us to get the thing come to a reality. We will keep on recruiting, or we are keep on enlarging our group and the prayers for Lalita Brigade. Today, I would like to say that in our today's prayer, Dr. Veera is there, Dr. Kalaimogan is there, and Mr. Hari Raja is there.
Dr.
And
Veera is
the most
there.
important is, I
Yeah,
think,
vanakkam.
my Veera already said. I have my secretary, that is Karunagaran. He's been a pillar to me, and then now he has come with his full force to start it again. Of course, we have also Sri from Bangalore, who's been with me here together. Sri, are you there? Sri, I saw you there being there. Now he's in Bangalore. So bless us. We'll meet up again. Thank you very much, Swamiji, for giving us this time.
Thank
Maybe
you.
I think.
Thank you for joining
Dr.
today, Dato. We pray that very soon Malaysia Lalitambiga Temple should see the Kumbh Abhisheka. We all pray from Tamil Nadu, India, and all our members around the world, Lalitambiga Temple members, are all praying today, and we submit our prayers at the lotus feet of Sri Lalitambika, and very soon the Kumbh Abhisheka should happen. I bless and I pray. All the best. All the best for Lalitambika, Devi Lalitambika Temple family in Malaysia.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you.
Say a word.
Swamiji, vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Swamiji, I'm very blessed. I think I saw you about 9 years ago. Then I invited you to Malaysia for this groundbreaking ceremony.
Yes.
Time flies, Swamiji. Time really flies. I hope in near future that Dr. will finish the temple and Swamiji will come in for the Kumbh Abhishekam. Then that will be much more blessed, Swamiji.
Yes. Yes. Sure, Dr. Veera. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Dato' Kalai. Dato' Kalai.
Yes, Dato. வணக்கம் சாமிஜி. வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம். எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன் சாமிஜி.
நன்றி.
இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தோம், வடநாட்டுல பார்த்தோம்.
ஆமா.
ரொம்ப மிக்க நன்றி இன்னைக்கு பிரேயர்ஸ் வச்சதுக்கு. நான் நினைக்கிறேன் கூடிய சீக்கிரம் அந்த நம்ம டெம்பிள் வந்து ஒரு பெரிய நிலைக்கு வரணும். ஆரம்பிச்சு முடிச்சாகணும். அதை
கண்டிப்பா வந்து
நம்மளோட டத்தோ கனகாவோட நினைவு இதுவும் எல்லாருடைய இதுவும்
கண்டிப்பா. அதுக்கு தான் இந்த குளோபல் பிரேயரே பண்ணியிருக்கோம். மேலும் மேலும் தொடர்ந்து ஒவ்வொரு பௌர்ணமி அன்னைக்கும் இந்த பிரேயர் தொடரும். கூடிய சீக்கிரம் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா மலேசியால கொடி கட்டி விளங்கும். அம்பாளுடைய அருள் மலேசியாவுக்கு வந்துகிட்டே இருக்கு. பூர்ணமா வரப்போகுது.
வணக்கம்.
நம்ம எல்லாம் வந்து ரிஷிகேஷ்ல மீட் பண்ணோம்.
Yes. When I took the Purna Sannyasa, you all supported and came there. It was a great occasion. And now it is after my Purna Sannyasa under Dayananda Saraswati order. Now after that, now 6 years are nearing. I'm going to complete 6 years in this path. And after March 2022, I'm going to dedicate myself to you all. What are all the things I have to do for the global welfare of this Lalitambika tradition? I submit myself. I surrender myself. Nandri.
Hari is around. Hari Raja, you can say a few words. Or Karu. Are you there?
Yes, yes, Hariji. Hari is there.
Say a few words. Hari,
Namaste, vanakkam.
Unmute.
Unmute பண்ணு.
வணக்கம் சுவாமிஜி.
Voice.
வணக்கம்,
Unmute, sir.
கருணா பேசுறேன்.
Karu.
வணக்கம் சுவாமிஜி, வணக்கம் ரத்தோ. ரொம்ப very happy today to join the sasang today, and as you said, we hope we can finish the temple as soon as possible and have our Kumbhavisheka as planned lah. So we really need your blessing and Lalita Ambika's blessing and all the strength for us to move on and finish the task that has been given to us. That's all, Swami. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining and doing this.
Hari.
We will continue.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you. Vanakkam.
And it is time to conclude, I think. Over to Dr. Santoshni.
Thank you, Swamiji. I hope it's everyone would have thoroughly felt the feel and the vibrations of a global meditation. It's 30, it was nearly like 45 members. So we can enhance the energies through, as Swamiji was talking to us about the importance of Mahameru. And for the very first time, we have initiated a miniature version of Lalitambika Devi, the very small idol, which will be the exact representation of our Devi, who is located at our Lalitambika temple. So if anyone is willing to get one, do contact us. And we do have Mahamerus, which will be highly energized by our Swamiji, and it will be given to you, and Sri Yantra too. So if any one of you is willing to join the other future sessions of global meditation, or willing to have be a participant in a Sri Vidya meditation, please do contact Mahavidya Institute of Excellence. So below are the two numbers. It's 807-2222-614 9099.
Already we have a Sankalpa to donate Mahameru to Putrajaya temple. Yeah, we have a Sankalpa to donate 1/4 high big Mahameru to Putrajaya.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Swamiji. Thank you. ரொம்ப நன்றி.
And we will conclude. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Om Shri Matre Namaha. மீண்டும் சந்திப்போம். நன்றி.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you all.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thanks a lot.
पुनर्मिलामः. धन्यवादः.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you. Namaste.